Morning, boys. It is 11:42. I know, late start to the day today, but it's okay. Not very many appointments this morning. I got this Honda over there that has a overheating issue. One half hose that goes from the thermostat to the block has a slit in it. No big deal. Gonna change that out. Gotta finish up this BMW. It came back. I did like the intake on this thing. Had an evap code. The code came back after like 300 miles. So started checking it again. Same code, P0442. The small evap leak. And I checked it, made sure that nothing I did was the issue, and the whole engine sealed up. All the hoses that I replaced sealed up. But now it has a leak from the leak detection pump. Let me show you. So I was working on this yesterday, and I actually added it to the blog, but I erased the images, so it is what it is. But anyways, the leak detection pump is in here, inside the rear well, and the canister's here too. And when you test it with the smoke machine, the smoke comes out from the connector to the leak detection pump. I know it's kind of hard to see, but that's the leak detection pump right there. Anyways, so we got that, got the Honda, and I have a car coming in for a tune-up and brakes and a bunch of maintenance stuff that they've been needing for a while. So we're gonna take care of that. I got a whole bunch of progress on the Mustang. I got the manifold done. Well, not done, but essentially done. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like on the passenger side anyways. I still have to hook up the bend here and then make it go into 3-inch pipe to connect to, I don't know if I'm gonna go 3-inch or 2.5-inch, but it'll collect into the flange for the turbo. Once I get everything situated, I kind of want to do the manifolds first, so I'm gonna do the passenger side next. Take off the power steering pump and then hook up the, do this side. And then when I get this side done, then I'll probably do the down pipe, and then I'll weld on the, when I have the down pipe all set up, then I'll put the flange on and then figure out what I gotta do with that. And then I'll mount the turbo, make a mount for the turbo, because that shit is heavy. So I gotta make a mount for it to like help support it, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, keep going with the install. So it'll be a nice little project. I did make a playlist for the project, so it'll be in a bunch of parts. So you guys can find it all there if you guys don't wanna be jumping around. Because I did wanna add it to the vlog, but then I was like, well, you know, I wanna kinda add it to its own little thing because I don't want people to be like jumping around. It just made sense. Anyways, pick up your gloves at automechanicssupply.com. We have a whole bunch of shipment that just came in. I have a whole bunch of cases everywhere. I don't have one on me right now, but gloves and your shirts at automechanicssupply.com. It's the best way to support the channel. It's the best way to support me to keep making the videos because I love making them, but I also love being able to afford to make them. I appreciate you guys watching. Oh, and I got the Focus. I haven't even worked on the fucking Focus. I had to do all kinds of paperwork. I have to do returns. I have to do all kinds of shit, which is fine because, you know, I made sure that I blocked off a bunch of time for that. But I got the Focus that I still got to fix. It cranks no start, so I got to figure out the hell's going on with that. Hopefully it's something easy. I hate, man, I love that car. It's 240,000 miles, and I want to run into the ground. But fuck, man, sometimes it breaks down, and I'm like, what do you expect, bro? Anyways, I got the Element that I still got to fix. The customer hasn't dropped down the pink slip, so I won't work on it until I get the pink slip because I don't want them to change their mind and then be like, oh, well, we're going to keep the truck, and then I fixed it, and then it's like, fuck, what am I going to do now, you know? Anyways, so, gonna get to work. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'm excited for the Mustang. It's fucking sick. I can't wait. I've always wanted a turbo. I've always wanted to turbo my 66. Always. And this will be perfect. I'm gonna put a spool in the rear. It has an 8-inch rear end in it, so I'm gonna put like nicer gears in there, like three gears. Is that how you say it? Whatever. The gear ratio is gonna be 3 with the spool, with the mini spool, because it only spins on one wheel right now. I'm gonna keep the C4 because my buddy built the C4 for me, and it's pretty beefed up, so it can handle some pretty good power. He set up to like 650 with no issues, and I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna put a new torque converter in it though with a better stall for the turbo, and then I'm gonna just drag race the car for a little bit, have some fun with it, you know, take it for the track, and just have a great time. And then I'll put the T5 in it, put power steering in it, so I could drive it daily. That'll be fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. Great shit coming, boys. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, boys. New leak detection pump. Got the old one here. I'm gonna swap everything over. Nothing too insightful for this job. Evap code. I've already replaced a whole bunch of the vacuum lines inside the engine bay. Intake gasket, fucking all the lines essentially, because you know, on the Beamers they always get rotted out because of the age. So I just replaced all the lines. So when this code came back on, I was like, ah, fuck. Because now at that point, you have to look at the lines going to the fuel tank and above the fuel tank, because those things do tend to go bad. And to get to those, you have to drop the gas tank. And to drop the gas tank on this car, you have to remove the drive shaft, the exhaust, a lot of shit. So it is not a fun job to do. But luckily, it ended up being that this fucking thing was leaking from the connector. Can you believe that? Yeah, I can believe it because it happens a lot. So if you ever have a code, a small leak, and you exhaust all other options, the leak detector pump, or any component actually in the evap system, can leak from weird places like the fucking connector. So just keep that in mind if you guys are ever doing a evap. See, and it was leaking so slightly that I had to sit there for like 2 minutes, just stare at it, and then see the smoke just like seep out. And I'm just like, fuck. How the hell are you supposed to find that without a smoke machine? Whatever, man. People always tell me, oh, you could do it without a smoke machine, Esther. Whatever, guys. What fucking ever. Somebody was asking me, how come you always laugh? How come you're always laughing, Esther? This shit's funny, okay? It's funny. Just give me a hard time, boys. A little bit of lube on here, you know. You need lube when you're putting something in. Always. Always lube it up, boys. And always wrap it up also, okay? What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Yes, mom. Okie dokie. Last hose. Man, long morning, actually. Got up late as fuck. I just laid in bed and I was like, I did not want to get up. I went to sleep really late last night. I couldn't go to sleep. It's because I had coffee really late. Because it was freezing. I was like, I gotta get some fucking coffee in me. And I was super stoked too. Because, I mean, I was working on the Mustang till like 9:30 last night. I wanted to get that header done to get the progress going, which I'm really happy with the progress that I made on it. What the fuck is that? Shut up. Okay, throw this bad boy in and then hook it all up and get it ready to get the hell out of here. Hope this is the last time, boys. You know how it goes with the evap though. Alright, boys. The Focus is in the shop. Fuck. Focus is in the shop. We gotta figure out what the hell's going on with it. I don't know. Cranks don't start. Battery's dead. We'll see what happens. Then, and then after this, I'm gonna do the other side of the manifold, and that video will be part of the other series of building the turbo kit for the Mustang. So it won't be part of the vlog very much. It won't show you like specifics. I'll show you like clips and stuff in the vlog, but it won't show you the actual build. So check that video out to see that. Let's get to work.
We'll have them on tomorrow.
Was not getting any fucking fuel. Is it the same thing as last time? With the other car that was in here, what was it? The Mercury? Remember it had no fuel? I hope it's a fucking fuse. That would be great. That would be really great. Fucking shit. First things first, boys. First things first. We're gonna check that fuel trip button, okay? Last time I said something that had something to do with, I don't know how that thing got tripped. Somebody said, oh, it happens when you get in a car accident. Yes, I didn't explain that properly. What I meant to say was, the way those things get tripped is if you get in a car accident, that thing pops off, so it cuts off fuel to the engine, so you don't have a fire. but the car was not in a wreck. So what I meant was that I wouldn't know why that button would be tripped if the car wasn't in an accident. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna check that first. But this car obviously hasn't been in an accident. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I hope that's the problem, but it probably won't be. But it's the first thing you check on Fords. On the Focus, this thing has it on the passenger side footwell. Passenger side footwell, you don't have to remove any panels or anything. Nope, it's not tripped. Okay. Ugh. The car has fuel, I think. Yeah, it has fuel. So I'm gonna check the fuses. Okay, so now I'm gonna check the fuses just because that's the next thing to check. And then if the fuses are good, then I'll look at the wiring diagram. It might be the fuel pump. I don't want to do a fuel pump on this thing. If it was a customer's car, I'd be all over it. But this is my car. I don't want to do anything like that. The fuel line is disconnected. What? I don't know what to say. All I did was remove the fucking fuse, the relay, and then switch it with the other relay, and then now it starts. And there's no check engine lights, there's nothing going on. And the fuse I removed was for the check engine light. I removed this fuse and switched it over with this fuse. And that fuse is for the fuel. That's for the fuel, and that's for the check engine light. So when I took this one off, I left it out, and the car didn't want to start. And then I switched it over with the fuel one, and then it started up. Running kind of shitty. I see coolant. We do have a coolant leak. This was the main problem the car had. You guys see the coolant leak? And water. That was like the main issue the car had originally. And just gotta figure out where the hell it's coming from. I think it's coming from the thermostat housing. So yeah, the car starts. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't fucking care. Whatever. I'm the only one that's gonna be driving this car from now on. So whatever, we'll figure it out. But it does have a coolant leak. That was the main issue when it broke down. A bunch of smoke everywhere coming from the thermostat housing. I have replaced thermostat housing before at 120,000 miles. It has 240,000 miles now. So it's been a long time. So yeah, we're gonna do the coolant, thermostat housing, coolant, and then maybe the upper and lower radiator hose. It's been a while since I replaced those. So I replaced those. And that's it. And then I'm gonna get on the Mustang and then do the other manifold. All right, boys. Let's get to work. Oh, and check this out. We got new shirts coming. Holy fuck. These girls on Instagram, look at them. Holy shit. God damn. Whatever, man. Ugh, Instagram. Instagram, man, I'm telling you. Anyways, let's get back to the real talk, okay? We got some new shirts coming. Hold on. Yeah, my phone's broken. I know. Hold on. All right, boys. New shirts coming. Honor Thy Mechanic in black and white. It's gonna be sick. I'm excited for those. They're getting printed as we speak, and we're also restocking on all the shirts. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. But I hope you guys like those shirts. It's gonna be pretty sick. I can't wait to actually wear them. That's what I like. I like simple, very to the point stuff. So I'm very excited about these shirts. Hope you guys like them too. Pick yours up at automechanicssupply.com. I will be putting those up as soon as I get the first order in, because last time I bought I didn't buy very many of them. You know, I bought 100 shirts, and they all sold out quick. And I'm just like, fuck. So, and then everybody was like, oh, where's my shirt? And I was like, God damn it. Because I had to reorder and restock, and then all those orders that came in, day number 2, I had to wait for 3 days until I got the new shirts in, and then send them out, which, on top of the shipping. Anyways, it became a big old mess. So this time I'm going to wait until I have a lot of stock in, so when you guys buy them, you guys will get them pretty quickly. I appreciate you guys' patience, though. I really do. Anyways, I'm going to get to work, get this ordered, and then keep going.